Raphinha, I'm sorry, I wasn't familiar with your game. I wasn't familiar with the game. You see, for me, I'm being back and forth with Raphinha here. And I think that, I've been consistent in what I said with Raphinha. Because maybe it's just like my assumption. That's why I'm wearing this jersey. If you're Brazilian and you play for Barca, my immediate thoughts is Nazario, Romario, little Ronaldo. That is my immediate thoughts that I go towards what's there. And because Raphinha does not replicate the kind of test those players had, I'm like, but put that to one side. The moment this guy was given the captain's armband, and I believe that he should be the permanent captain. If it's between him and your boy Frankie, he should be the permanent captain because in terms of delivering, he delivers. And maybe I'm a victim to this because I'm a big Tesh guy. I'm a big ITIS guy. So I'm all about ITIS. But what would you rather have? A guy with a 85% ITIS score, but he doesn't deliver and he doesn't help you win games, either through goals or assists, or a guy with a 60% ITIS score, but he helps you win games, he gets you goals and assists, and he's efficient and consistent. As a manager, I'm taking the latter. It's like, we're not here to entertain, we're here to win games. And Raphinha is here to win games. Of course, he has some touch. It's just like he's just not as good as some of the amazing Brazilian greats that have played for Barca. But at the end of the day, who cares? He's efficient, and I'm sorry. This guy's consistency that he brings in, because he should have had an assist. We should have had an assist. I'll get to FERRAN TORRES, but he should have had an assist. But 100% Raphinha, this guy has been supremely amazing, well consistent. You see, the high line for Barca. So I don't know whether it was, but I think it was around the 85th minute they put up the graphic. It was 11. So Mallorca had 11 offsides. Barca had 0. Barca, they are. Because that's offside trap. It didn't get beat. It's got beat for Mallorca's goal. So you are treading that fine line. But again, it's one of those things. If Flick looks at that, they beat the offside trap once, but look at the stats. We cut them offside 11 times. Keep it going. I'm like, fine. I just think that this is very risky, and I do feel that, especially when you're not coming into the UCL latter stages against smarter teams, quicker players, smarter players who really time their runs better, that Haaland may come undone. But, what's it saying? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. FERRAN TORRES is a classy brick. So when people say, okay, what really represents a classy brick is FERRAN TORRES. He's a broken clock. What's a broken clock? A broken clock is right twice a day. A clock that's broken, this clock, it doesn't work. It is right twice a day. Because twice a day, it is going to be 1:30 twice a day. So every blue moon, he'll say, what's up? So every blue moon, FERRAN TORRES will say, what's up? So he'll come up and score a goal because he took advantage of horrendous defending. But as I said, Raphinha should have had an assist. And the amount of times the ball got played into him and he messed up, it was crazy. So now, I don't know whether it was, I think it was a rest. I think it was a rest for Lewandowski. But if it's between a geriatric piss back from Warsaw or this glorified bomb that is FERRAN TORRES, I'm taking the geriatric from Warsaw all day, every day. Because as old as Lewandowski is, because here's the thing about Lewandowski, look how many goals he's scored. He's already top of the goal scoring charts. Look how many chances he's missed. If Lewandowski scored the amounts of goals he should have scored and actually fully fulfilled his XG, bro, this guy will be top of the goal scoring charts by at least 6, 7, 8 goals. Lewandowski has missed out on at least 6 or 7 goals already. So it just goes to show you that I'm hearing things of Gyökeres. Barca need that next really great, amazing striker that's young and in their prime, which Lewandowski ain't, and FERRAN TORRES sells fruits. Last thing, and I'll be done. So we had a conversation, I think it was on the live show, and we're talking about, someone's like the best players in their position. And I think it was after the Arsenal game, and people said, oh, no, Saka is better than Yamal. And I was like, huh? People said, oh, no. And guys said, and even some Barca fans said, well, Yamal is still young, he's still growing into his own, and Saka has just been more consistent. Saka is amazing. Saka is an amazing player that is so superb. Didn't Yamal just dunk on France in a major Euro semi? Didn't Yamal just provide an assist in a major Euro final? look at the value that this guy brings to this team. Now, the one thing he needs to work on is his finishing. Because I think his finishing is something that definitely needs to be worked on because it's not that consistent. If anybody has played football, executing a pass from the outside of your foot is a hard skill. It's a hard skill. Now, for the top players, it's as hard. Now, it's not like super hard because you're a top player, but to execute a well-timed, precise pass by the outside of your foot, it's not an easy skill. For the very best, like a Di Maria, for a Charisma, and for these guys that or for a Modric, oh, bro, they can do these passes in their sleep. So all because they make it look easy, it doesn't mean it's easy. Because you go try it on a football pitch, it's hard to do, especially in the context of a game and make it pretty precise. Yamal makes this stuff look easy. He generally makes the stuff look easy. And I'm sorry. I know it sounds wrong, and it is wrong, because he shouldn't be. He's the best player in the world. If aliens said, yo, we're from Mars, we're from Neptune, and this dude is from Jupiter, human, what say you? Who is the best football player on this planet? I'll say it's Lamine Yamal, a guy who's half Guinean and half Moroccan. He's the best player in the world. So not Vinny, not Saka, Martian. I told you. Okay, either you're going to zap me and take me off to your planet, or you're going to leave me alone, because that's my final answer. The best player right now, Martian, Neptunian, Jupiterian, is Lamine, first of his name, Olusegun Babayaro Yamal. He's the best player in the world. Because he is the representation of football. And again, I love Rodri. Rodri is amazing, and he is one of the best DMs of his generation. But if an alien said, as of 2024 December, which player represents football, essentially, out of all of the players right now, you have to pick one player that, okay, this is the best representation of football. It's Yamal. And so I ask you guys, if you were to pick one player right now on this planet, as of right now, who best represents football of what we understand football to be in terms of tesh, enjoyment, and the essence of the sport, it's Lamine Olusegun Yamal. It's him. So, because I say to myself that he's 17. He can still improve his finishing. He can still improve his dribbling. How much better can he get at this passing thing? I think his finishing can get better. That can definitely get better. And he can expand and be more dynamic with his dribbling as well. This guy's passing is already tier 1. So if he gets better at his passing, we're looking at like a peak Pirlo. We're looking at a peak Pirlo. We're looking at like a Totti or a freaking Dino. So the fact that his passing and his creativity is already this good at this age, if he figures out his finishing, he adds more moves to his dribbling and has more ways to beat his play in an ISO position, we could be looking at a very, 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 very scary freaking player. It's real. About becoming a Football Hut member. If you're a desktop merchant, just click on the join button below, over here. Or if you're a mobile phone merchant, just click on the join button below the video over here and join the true elite content crack addicts. Peace.